want to talk to you about three things: transparency, humility, and identity. Start with transparency. So I've served in ministry from the time I was 13 years old up until now. I'm 32. And what my heart has always been and what I'm really passionate about is seeing people feel loved and get healed and be whole, and especially children. And for a majority of that time, up until I was about 30, 31, I struggled myself with validating myself through being sexually desirable to other people. And I did a lot of things and put myself in a lot of situations that I'm not proud of, seeking that validation. And God had to really deal with me about being transparent and not hiding this anymore, because it was hindering my ministry. It was hindering me from really being able to help people and reach people, because I was trying so hard to hide it and I was so scared of people finding out. Once I was able to be transparent and say that, hey, this is something I'm struggling with, this is something that I've been doing, then I had to have the humility to admit that I did not know how to stop this, how to beat this, and what to do with it, right? Because saying that I had this problem was one thing, and I would continuously pray and read and study and try to seclude myself from different situations to deal with it. But I didn't have the power in me to deal with it, and I had to have the humility to say, I don't have the power in me to deal with this. I don't have the answer, and I don't know how to get free of this. My struggle with reaching the point of humility to say, I don't know how to deal with this, led me to where I was questioning my identity, to where I started to think that this thing was just who I was. Like, I'm just this girl that's always going to seek to be sexually desirable, to be validated, which was not true and is not true. But because, humility lacking, it affected my identity. Transparency lacking affected my identity. So then I also had to, once I had the humility to say that it's something that I don't know how to deal with, I had to also have the humility to say that I'm not sure who I am. Once this is removed, who am I? And I had to let God assign my identity and really show me who I am and what I am. And it was the heart that I had. I am someone who loves. I am someone who wants to heal. I just want to be clear that none of this process was easy. It wasn't easy. The first moment of transparency was terrifying, because I had spent my whole life trying to hide this. And the humility was a long battle, because I just knew that I knew, right? I knew the scriptures. I've been raised in a Christian home. I've gone to church my whole life. I knew that I knew, and I just needed to do it. And I thought the power was in me, but the power isn't in us. It's in God. It's in His love. And He gives grace for the process, but we do have to go through the process. The process is necessary, not just for you, but so that others who are struggling can see that they're not alone, that they can see it modeled of how you do this, how God helps you through this, right? So however you have to go through the process, transparency, find that moment of transparency, of humility, so that others can be helped through you. Be love, be light.